What up, everybody? You're now tuned into the true definition of a sports fanatic. And I had to do a quick live today because of the news that dropped. I could not believe it, man. I was sitting, I had to rush home because I just got off work. And I'm sitting at work, doing work, and I seen it come up on my phone. And I'm just like, yo, what is going on? I knew a deal was coming because James did not want to be in Houston. So, James, like, if you don't know, current trade just went on. The Rockets traded James Harden. So the Rockets get Victor Oladipo, Dante Exum, I think it's Rodians, Curix, 3 Brooklyn first-round picks, 1 Milwaukee first-round pick that's unprotected, 4 Brooklyn first-round swaps. And then the Nets get James Harden. Pacers get Karis LeVert. Karis LeVert is a good player. So the Pacers came up in this too. Cavs get Jared Allen and Taurean Prince. So, but I knew that the deal was imminent because James Harden has been, say for the lack of a better word, he's been unprofessional. He has not been a consummate pro. He hasn't been what a professional athlete should have been. He's not been that. The way he's acted, man, the way he's acted over the last, I would say, a couple of weeks or so, you partying without masks, you chilling with rappers, you in the strip club, you're not working. And then you show up fat, like you show up not in shape. How do you do that? I don't understand, man. How do you show up not in shape? You're a basketball player. Your job is to play basketball. Your job is to run and bounce a ball. Like football players, basketball. How do you not show up to work in shape? I don't understand. But to his credit, he got put on. He had a little bit of extra pounds, but he's still balling. He's still James Harden. He still can give you a 50-point triple-double and all that good stuff. But now with this trade, though, I will say I don't think it's going to work. I don't think this is going to work, man. I really don't. But hold on. I'm going to share to a few groups. Man, I'll be glad when I get an assistant to do this for me. So let's see. Run your mouth. Post. World's Greatest Sports Fan. There we go. No. Let's not send a message. Almost done. I'm almost done. A lot of sports discussion. And we're going to do Let's Talk under the tree. Where's Let's Talk on the tree? Real deal. All right. And I'll share to the rest later. But back to what I was saying. This trade, I mean, this is one of the biggest trades I've ever seen. I've never seen 4 first-round picks, 4 first-round swaps, so many players moving parts. It's really a 4-team deal, what it is. And I've never seen anything like it. But we've never had really a superstar of his level be traded. They've always left in free agency. So, or, you have sign and trades where they get picks or whatever, but nothing quite like this. And for him to force his way out the way he did, I mean, he can still play. So it's never going to be a truly bad look on him, because as soon as he go and puts up 50 with the Nets and help them to an eventual title, people are going to forget about it. But it can be a stain on him the way he left Houston. It really can. I understand you don't want to be there. You got issues with your coach. You got issues with the front office. You got issues with the owners. But you have to control what you can control. So what you can control is you being a professional. And James Harden did not do that. He didn't. It is what it is. But I don't think this is going to work. It's not going to work. I don't. And these may surprise you. This may be a little shocking. But the reason I think this is not going to work, the Nets is not going to work, they will not win a title, especially this year, it's not James Harden. It's not Kevin Durant. It's not the head coach. It's not the owners. It's not the fans. It's not none of that. And it pains me to say this. I think it's going to be Uncle Drew. I love Kyrie Irving. God knows I love Kyrie Irving. I do. Kyrie Irving might be just the stick of dynamite that blows this whole thing up. He might be because right now uh, you don't know what his status is because I don't know what Kyrie's got going on, man. Somebody said Kyrie is the Kanye of the NBA. And that kind of fits. It really does. And it's funny to say, but it kind of fits. Kyrie, yeah, he's the Kanye of the NBA. And he could probably blow this thing up, man. And especially, and not just with him and the way Kyrie is, but this can get blown up too if he gets hurt and misses significant time. Also, the other part of it, James Harden. Can James Harden play championship basketball? Championship basketball is not what James Harden played in Houston. Not that he wasn't good. He was great. MVP, All NBA, Hall of Famer, get buckets. That's what James Harden is. He's a great basketball player. He's a top 5 basketball player. He's not number 5. He can score on anybody. But his style of play in his game is not suited to winning championships. It's not. The late, great Kobe Bean Bryant said it. We've already seen this. You don't win titles with the way he plays. So can he change his game? Can he basically mold himself to the team, to the Nets? Because I'm telling you one thing. I'm telling you right now, and I've said this before. Kevin Durant is not going to sit in the corner and watch Kyrie Irving and James Harden dribble out the clock for 23 seconds. He's not doing it. He's going to have a problem with that. He is. So that ball hog, that dribble it out and taking up all a shot clock and then making the decision, that's not going to fly with Kevin Durant, man. It is not. It's not going to fly with Kevin Durant. So I don't know, man. I don't see how this is going to work. It's only one basketball, and you got 2 ball dominant guards, guys who need the basketball. Now, the man who I think needs to tailor his game the most, I would go with Kyrie Irving because I think James Harden can do that. I think James Harden can change his game up a little bit. I think he can play off the ball. I don't know how effective he would be without the ball in his hands, but I think Kyrie Irving is the one who's going to have to do the most adjusting. He is. So I don't think it's gonna work, man. And then even if they do play well, even if they do run through the East like a hot knife through butter, even if they run through the East, you got to see the Lakers. You're not gonna beat the Lakers, man. You're not currently how they constructed. You're not beating the Lakers. You're not. I don't care big 3, little 3, all 3. Lakers and 4. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. So I mean, it's a moot point anyway because now in the future going forward. This could be interesting. And this is a way the Nets can try to keep Kevin Durant because he's in the second year of a 4-year deal. And you already know he's already shown you he gonna dip if he want to. So now that you know I'm back. All right. Well, my computer had died. That's what happened, people. That is what happened. So anyway, I guess finishing up on Kevin Durant, and this pretty much being the move for Kevin Durant. Of course, the Nets want to win, and it's so amazing. It's so amazing. In order to win a title, they have to compete with a 36-year-old washed king in LeBron James. All of this is a move to beat LeBron James. This is not about anybody else. It's not about the Clippers. It's not about the Mavericks. It's not about the Suns. It's not about Miami. It's not about Milwaukee. Any other team. It's not about them. This is about beating LeBron James, because Kevin Durant knows how they were currently constructed. He's not going to beat LeBron James in the next 2 years. He's not. This year, and then the next year after that, and depending on what happened the next year after that, you're not beating LeBron James with how you were currently constructed. You weren't. So kudos to him for recognizing that and going to get his guy, James Harden. I ain't mad at it, but you're still going to lose. You're not going to beat LeBron James. It is what it is. That team is stacked right now. They're so strong, but it is what it is. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Sorry about the technical difficulties. It is what it is. But I appreciate y'all, man, for tuning in, man. Peace out.